What a great past Sunday. That celebration was amazing. And I don't know about all of you that were there, but it was just such a great time. And see, I want to go back to Sunday and take a moment to just share with you something that is rather important to me. Now, you might wonder, why am I in my truck? And here's why. The verses that were on the blueberry pies that were handed out was Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. This verse, the set of verses is very significant to me, and that's why I'm sitting in my truck today, because when I had my car accident back in 1996, it was a devastating time for me in my life. For those that don't know, I was struck by a drunk driver, and my best friend died in the back seat, Craig. And these verses were given to me at a very, very tough time in my life, where I was dealing with the grief and the loss and wondering why was God doing what he was doing, and trying to understand and grasp. And a man came to me and gave these verses, a friend of our family's, and I didn't have any significance at all tied to them. But then I talked to Craig's mother, and she shared, when I shared these verses, this was Craig's life verse. And it was always on the bottom of all his different memos and his little things, and it always had that there. So I never really took note, as you see that plenty of times, people got a little verse at the bottom of their email signatures or whatever. But that significance kept playing a part in my life time and time again. Whenever I hear those verses, especially in times when I am seeking to make a decision or looking for something from the Lord, they might randomly appear through people's words or through signs that I might see on the road, or a preacher might give those verses, and it makes me take heed. But I want to share with this to you, because trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. See, that can be very difficult in life. The fact that we are being called by God to trust. Now, I want to share this with you. Trust in me is not blind. I do not have blind faith. I have been engaging with God, and you have been engaging with God, and we've been engaging with God together. And as we engage God, we start to build up even more trust. So the more that we trust in him, it's not because we took this random chance. No, he's been faithful. And he says that if you lean not on your own understanding, and reflecting on this past Sunday and being installed as the pastor of LLMC, I am starting to realize that my understanding is very small when it comes to the bigger picture of God. And I know for all of us during this time of COVID, as we're working through these differences and so forth, of what's happening and how we deal with life, trusting in the Lord, I think, has to become more of a solid mindset for us. I believe that we need to start asking more often, Lord, is this where you want me? And looking for that inner peace, looking for that joy. See, I share this with you because I think many of us, myself mostly, I can tell you for the facts, that there's some times that I don't want to trust in the Lord. But these verses, when it says lean not on your own understanding, that becomes scary too, because we give in this brain, we're supposed to be using reason, but sometimes when we know it's the Lord calling us to do something, it might push us further into spaces that our reasoning and our understanding might be tested as well. And in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. I wonder if we're used to submitting all our ways. I know it's easier for me to submit here versus there, or vice versa, but I wonder if we're good at submitting in all our ways. So church, I give these verses to you this week to ask the questions. Are you focusing on the Lord in all your plans, right? Are you open to having your paths be set straight by the Lord versus your own? It's not bad to have dreams. It's not bad to have hopes, but are we putting those in the Lord to work with us? And this past week, I've been learning, at least more and more personally, that, hey, it's an amazing time to be alive. And even though COVID has struck, even though there's craziness happening, and you could go down through the list, watch the news, there's always something crazy going, whether it's politics or sports or hobbies, there's always some tension. But when we trust in the Lord, he will make our path straight. That's huge. When we commit our plans, he will work through that. So church, this week, as you go throughout your days, as you go to work, as you enjoy your days, as you spend time with your family, trust in the Lord. Give that over to Him. And I'm anxious to hear what happens. Please send me some notes on how you've trusted the Lord over the years. Give me a good story. I love hearing your stories, and I love getting emails every week at sroth@llmc.org. Drop a line. Love to hear from you. And blessings, and I hope you're enjoying this fall weather today, and blessings on your time.